Hi, my name's Benjamin Davies. I'm a third year PhD student at the Veterinary Medicine Department at the University of Cambridge. And today I was very kindly awarded the Dr. Sophie Miller Memorial Prize lecture. And it was a fantastic opportunity for me to talk more about my research, and a real privilege to be awarded this prize to uphold the memory of Dr. Sophie Miller.
Hello, I am Jeremy Mortimer. I'm a lecturer in human anatomy at the University of Bristol, and I'm also the Deputy Treasurer for the Anatomical Society, so I'm a council member. My previous role in the Society was as the early career counsellor, and in this role I was able to help in the inception of the Dr. Sophie Miller Memorial Prize Lecture Award. So the Dr. Sophie Miller Memorial Prize Lecture was set up in memory of Dr. Sophie Miller, who was an Anatomical Society funded PhD student from 2011 to 2014. And her work was on olfactory ensheathing cells, and she was looking at their transplant-mediated repair of the central nervous system. And she was doing this in Cambridge with Dr. Claire Baker. I met her at a number of society meetings. So I first met her at the Edinburgh meeting in 2012, but at the other meetings throughout her time when she was a PhD student. She gave some excellent presentations, both posters and talks, and she was very, very encouraging to all of her colleagues and friends, whether it was in the lab in Cambridge or whether it was for people that she'd meet at conferences like myself. She was really encouraging and encouraged me myself to do a PhD, and the prize is there to remember her and remember the way that she was as a person. She was a very caring individual, and she'd like to give a lot to other people as well. So the prize is a perfect way to remember that memory and encourage the development of people like her in research. So we're here on the final day of the summer meeting here in Edinburgh. It's the first time that we've been back in Edinburgh for 12 years now. It's been wonderful to have the meeting here. We had an excellent ceilidh dance at the gala dinner, and it's been topped off with the talk given by Benjamin Davies for the Dr. Sophie Miller Memorial Award, along with her parents and a good friend of Sophie's being present as well. So it was a wonderful end to the whole conference.
So it was a real privilege to be awarded the Dr. Sophie Miller Prize Lecture, and today I got to meet Sophie's parents, and it was great to hear more about Sophie's story and her enthusiasm for helping early career researchers. So I'm in the third and final year of my PhD now. It's just going to be coming to a close in the next few months, but I'm really grateful for the Society's support in funding my PhD, and I'm really proud that some of my research has been recently published in the Journal of Anatomy. So in my research I look at the immune cell dynamics and epithelial proliferation during mammary gland development, and that's using non-traditional models like the sheep mammary gland and the rabbit mammary gland due to their more anatomical similarities with the human breast.
So the prize is open to all of the early career members of the Anatomical Society, and this provides a platform to be able to give a talk that's slightly longer than many of the talks that are at our summer meetings. It's an annual prize which is given at the summer meeting. It opens in around about January of each year, and we ask for a short abstract on the research that's been done, along with a few other things, including a short CV and a paragraph from your supervisor. It's open for all of the early career members of the Society, and that's whether you're doing research that's based in the laboratory or that may be educational research, and we welcome all applications along those lines. As well as giving the lecture, there's also a £300 prize, and you're also able to come to the meeting and network with everyone that's here as well. So both the accommodation, the travel, and the other expenses involved in coming to the meeting are paid for through application to the Barclays Smith Fund. So everything is covered, and it's an excellent way to meet the people at the meeting.
I thoroughly enjoyed the Anatomical Society conference. It's a great conference to talk to students who are at a similar stage of career development to you, and there's a real diversity of different subjects and talks covered at the conference. So yeah, you always learn something new, and it's great to meet new researchers as well.